This video contains super awesome content not suitable for people who don't enjoy super awesomeness.
Toby Maguire got bit by a spider, but see, me, it was a goat. If you want space, I hope you take your helmet off soon as you get up to Venus and choke. I'm on a mission, won't hang by a rope, so seeing the vision won't follow the trope. Common in mind, I could raise my power level. People sleeping on me, now they woke.
We have the last story. We have a transgender lady. She got shot and killed.
You mean a man?
Yes.
I knew you was gonna say
a man with gender dysphoria in a wig. A man.
Yes, sir. So with that being said, let's check out the story.
Shout out to the family.
Give me 1 second.
What do you get out of when you see a trans girl out in public and you be like, and you're announcing that that's a trans girl or that's a man or whatever you want to call it? What the fuck do you get out of doing that? For one, it's not gonna stop shit. For two, all you're doing is making him curious.
Smith, what's going on, man? We appreciate you for coming.
Yo, what's good, big girl?
Please, somebody tell me, help me figure it out. Please.
This is the story of Rashida Williams, age 35, a trans lady who was found shot to death one night at a strip mall on Martin Luther King Jr. Drive in southwest Atlanta. Rashida, also known as Coco de Doll, starred in the documentary Kokomo City, which tells the story of 4 black trans and the dichotomy between the black community and the trans women.
Developments tonight in the shooting death of Coco de Doll, a beloved member of Atlanta's LGBTQ+ community and the star of the documentary Kokomo City.
This story will be taking us to Atlanta, Georgia, is one of the top 5 gayest cities in America. The state's largest city, Atlanta, has a vibrant LGBT community and holds the biggest pride parade in the southeast region. Rashida Williams, age 35, was a trans lady who was well known in Atlanta. Rashida, also known as Coco de Doll, was one of Atlanta's finest and most loving transgender women.
Like, he's pretty. He's definitely pretty.
According to her friends, Coco de Doll was a rapper, releasing her first single, Trick, in 2020, followed by 2022's Bulletproof. She got to get together. I need to better.
Yeah, I think we froze again.
Yeah, I think so too.
Okay, and let me just, before I say anything, let me just say this. I don't think anybody needs to be gunned down, and I hope nobody catches offense to anything that I'm saying. But in the times that we are living in, I do believe that we have an issue with calling a spade. And I'm sorry, I just can't go along with calling this person a woman when they were born a man, especially with everything that's going on. I'm not sure if you guys heard about the person that that's actually locked up right now. It's a transgender, quote unquote, woman locked up in a women's facility.
For what? I mean,
Coco de Doll
we're back.
Featured in the hit documentary Kokomo City.
My biggest objective is to make sure that other girls don't have to go through what we went through, or make sure that they feel like a lot of girls that's coming up now feel like they have to be in sex work. They don't. We can do anything. We can be music artists. We can be actors. We can be whatever we want to be. Like, I just want to make it possible and make an avenue for other girls to not feel like they have to do that. So, yeah.
April 18th, 2023. Sadness was thrown into the LGBTQ community. Someone who did not like Coco de Doll, or perhaps not like how she carried herself, decided to punish her. She was followed, tracked, and shot. Police was quickly called to the scene. When officers responded to 2457 Martin Luther King Jr. Drive Southwest in reference to a person shot, there was nothing they could do. She was declared dead on the scene.
Today, Atlanta police investigating a string of shootings involving transgender women. The 2 most recent ending tragically. Now, police need your help identifying a man who they believe might know something about one of these cases. 2 incidents happening in southwest Atlanta, the 3rd in northeast Atlanta, 2 of them taking place this month alone. Atlanta News First reporter Zach Summers live in Midtown. And Zach, investigators say these shootings are not connected, but they are certainly very concerning.
Detectives continue to investigate if the acts committed against these three women were motivated by hate, but right now they say there's no indication that they were targeted for being transgender, nor does it appear these were random acts of violence. Atlanta police need your help to identify this man investigators believe might know something about the recent death of a transgender woman. Rashida Williams, also known as Coco the Doll, was found shot to death Tuesday night at a strip mall on MLK Drive in Southwest Atlanta.
It's sickening and sad.
Jim Farmer is the director of the Out on Film Festival.
Some of these people.
Earlier this month, they showed Kokomo City, a documentary featuring Williams and three other as they navigate life in Atlanta and New York.
Rashida Williams' death is the third violent act against a transgender woman in the city this year. The investigation into the death of Rashida Williams, also known as Coco the Doll, began when she was found.
It looks like it broke up again. Well, what I was saying, as in reference to calling women women and men men, it started in the sports arena, and nobody kind of took it seriously. It was like, okay, if they want to play, let them play. But now it's bleeding on into other things, like the restrooms.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? Like the restrooms, and now even down to the prisons, like even down to when they spoke about, okay, now people are getting raped in restrooms by these people that are quote unquote transgender, and it's like, well, there's nothing we can do about it. We can't. We gotta conform to this gender ideology, and I'm just not for it. So I'm not knocking any trans people or anything like that, but I have to take a firm stand, and I gotta call a spade a spade. So don't shoot the messenger. But this shit is getting out of control, and like the people said at the end of that video, this doesn't seem like a hate crime, especially in Atlanta.
Right. That's what
you get what I'm saying? And let's look. Can we also look at the times that these murders took place? Not saying that murder's right or anything. Can we look at the times these murders took place and the areas that these murders took place? Because it's giving, I'm not saying with her, but a lot of these things that happen, it has to do because of prostitution. And let's just keep it 100. You feel me? Let's just keep it 100.
They're trying to advocate for not doing that type of stuff. So
bingo. So I can't.
I don't know why it keeps happening. Yeah. That's what.
Yeah, and then even with that, and I'm not knocking what they're doing. And here's what the Black quote unquote trans community does got to realize: the LGBTQ plus that DC and Washington is doing, they're trying to piggyback off of what we're doing. You get what I'm saying? They're trying to piggyback off what we're doing so they can group it as one. But the agendas that they have and the agendas that the urban community have are two separate agendas. But if they get pushed, they're going to get pushed as one, and shit's about to hit the fucking fan.
Yeah.
It's already hit the fan.
It has already hit the fan.
They're arguing about where to go ahead.
Yeah. It's going to continue to click going around that.
There's this big case right now about where to put this inmate who was born a man and who has committed heinous acts against kids, the most vulnerable of our community. Rape kids multiple times type shit. Now he's identifying as a fucking woman, and you want to put him in a facility with all women, and this man is like 6'5" type shit. So you're just like, because we allowed it in sports, we now have to allow it in every other space, which I am not with. You get what I'm saying? Which is why I'm all about, excuse the hell out of me, let's make a fucking America great the fuck again. Men should not be playing in women's sports. Men should not be using women's bathrooms. Men should not be in women's spaces.
Facts. And
they shouldn't. And if you don't like what I'm saying, let's just like, screw you. I could give a fuck, but I'm going to keep saying it. Men should not be allowed in women's personal spaces. That's crazy.
Right.
Like, I'm not knocking, like, that guy was a beautiful man. Beautiful, gorgeous,
right?
Unclockable. You get what I'm saying? But I can't sit up here and call you a woman. You're not.
Yeah,
you're not. I'm sorry. I do apologize. You are not.
Facts.
So,
and these are just.
What are your thoughts on it, Chicken?
These are just our opinions. I agree with what you're saying. You know, I'm definitely pro.
And we're in the family. That's the crazy thing. They can't come for us. You can't come for us.
You can't at all. We're gonna feel how we want to feel.
Bingo. And I'm on the spectrum.
Mm-hmm.
Insane,
Watching
man. That is insane.
That's
crazy.
insane. Have you been listening?
Yes, I was watching you guys on the phone, and like I said, I sent y'all a message. I sent y'all a
Mm-hmm.
message.
Oh,
But yeah,
oh
that
snap!
is
I
insane,
didn't
man.
even check.
Oh, I didn't
Oh, okay.
either. Oh, computer gonna
Okay.
die soon. And here's
Gotcha.
Yeah.
another thing, Kimmy. Let
Uh-huh.
me know if anything that I'm saying is affecting our YouTube. Please let me know
No,
that.
no, no, no. Oh no, no. You know that's why all of us we fuck with you. Cause you speak your
Mm-hmm.
mind.
Okay. Okay. Cause and then here's the thing. I've always wanted to ask you that, but I keep slipping my mind. But please let because I've just said some shit that could you get what I'm saying? But I don't give a fuck because we're living in a time where the reason everything is so fucked up because ain't nobody keeping it real no more. You get what I'm
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
You right on
saying?
that.
I can be anything I want to be, literally.
Right.
I'm
Exactly.
a woman.
Mm-hmm.
That is insane, man. But speaking
Ain't
on
that
that, right?
insane? That's crazy.
It's
Yeah,
fucking
speaking on
insane.
that, right? Here's the thing. I don't have issue with, somebody you want to be who you are. Hey, it's cool. My only issue with is with the bathroom stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Bingo. They should not be
Because
allowed in women's spaces. And if you don't want to
exactly,
go into a men's restroom, if that's the problem, let's create a trans bathroom.
Facts.
exactly. You nailed it.
Because
Create a
since this
Nowadays,
shit
space.
has started, people have been getting raped at schools in the bathroom. I'm talking about
yep.
these trans kids as young as middle schoolers is in there raping motherfuckers. You get what I'm saying? And it's
Yeah,
like,
they just
Mm-hmm.
put a
oh, we
wig on.
still can't take them out the bathroom.
Right. Right.
We'd rather say I'm sorry to some victims than say no, you can't use this space.
Exactly,
Mm-hmm.
exactly.
And I'm not going for that. I'm sorry. A bitch gonna be mad at me every time I open my motherfucking mouth on this subject. And again, I have some trans friends. They're some of the most colorful, funniest,
Great people.
fashionable,
Yeah,
witty
but
people that you ever want to see. But I'm not going for the ideology. I'm not.
exactly. And it's
Facts.
always one bad apple. It's always
Mm-hmm.
one bad
You already
apple.
know. Right. Right.
Exactly.
Bingo.
Jay Cream.
Bingo.
Yes, yes. Yeah. Somebody Jay Quinn say I feel you because it's always one bad
No, I
apple,
just
bro.
got to keep it 100. And it's like everybody these days are so scared of hurting somebody's feelings. Like, and we're living in the day of age where people get certificates just for participating. And I think that's where it all started. It's like, oh, I feel like a girl. And if you tell
Mm.
me I'm not a girl, that's a hate crime. But me going into a women's bathroom and with all my men genitalia, the one thing that make me a man, my
Mm-hmm.
dingling, and I'm taking advantage of people, and you're still trying to coddle me instead of the victims. If the thing is, we're here to protect women and children, now
Hmm.
men are trying to get in those spaces and get those same rights and protections that are allotted to women and children, and we
Mm-hmm.
can't go for that. We got to get Sleepy
You nailed
Joe
it.
out the motherfucking chair, and I'm about to piss some more people off. And we can't
Mm.
let this bitch get up in that bitch neither, cause she right along with all this crazy ass ideology. Everybody's talking about
Oh yeah, they're gonna come
all the
for you
black
because
people
but you
have
nailed it though.
issues. And all the black people have issues with certain shit, and little do they know that main issues that they have is with the people that they are going for.
Mm.
With the people that they are going for.
Better
Bro,
preach.
me and Chicken was watching this thing. Like we are on the at the White House on the line. Now think about this from another country's perspective. Joe
Mm.
Biden,
Mm-hmm.
Pamela Harris, and a fucking drag queen center fucking stage, front row at the fucking White House. Not knocking anything or anything like that. But people in other countries gotta be cackling at the fuck us. They gotta be
Mm-hmm.
cackling at us.
Like, what is this?
What
Yeah.
am I watching? We are a shit show right now, and it's time to take America back. For
Right.
real, for real.
You know what? You nailed it. But like I said, they're gonna come
Facts.
for you. But you nailed it. I agree
Hey,
with you
come
with
for me,
everything
baby.
you said.
Death couldn't hold me, boo boo. Come on, hit me with your best motherfucking shot.
You
Let's make
shot.
America great again. Let's make
Mm-hmm.
America great again. The fuck is y'all talking about? Let's make America great again.
Oh
Facts.
man. But yeah, you nailed it. You nailed it. Like I said earlier, I was
Mm-hmm.
just talking about that to somebody. I was just talking about that. That is insane,
Bingo.
man.
Yeah.
It's getting out of hand. It is getting. Then you got motherfuckers reading to the kids. Like, why are we teaching kids terminology? You get what I'm saying? But a bitch can't read or write. A bitch can't write in cursive. A bitch don't know they north, south, east, or their fucking west is. That's why I'm glad I'm from Florida. Because DeSantis ain't going for none of that foolishness. And then it's even to the point where if I don't agree with my child, if my kid comes home, my little boy Tommy comes home and says his name is Tamisha now, and if I don't agree with
You
that,
have to
y'all
agree.
can lock me up.
Yeah, you going to jail. Yeah.
I'm going to jail. And then on top of that, if I don't agree with it and I send my kid to school one way, they have this thing at schools where a bitch can go into a motherfucking closet and change their fucking clothes.
That is insane.
Get me the fuck up out of here. Take me back to the 90s. Get me the fuck up out of here.
You nailed it, man. You nailed it.
Damn, I didn't know all of that was going on. That's
Girl,
crazy.
all kind of food. And luckily we're in Florida. We're in Florida. And a lot of motherfuckers like to talk shit about Florida. But we ain't going for none of that. And I'm not listening again. Again, I am not knocking anything. I love everybody. But we're going to call a spade a spade. And it's all big on words, because if we can change the definition of words, we can change the world. That's what these motherfuckers trying to do. No, that's a boy, that's a girl. Blow my brains out.
Yeah. And then you get to the point where the kids nowadays, I heard, you just leave them neutral until they choose if they want to be a boy or a girl.
Crazy. And then here's the thing. You want to know how you change the world? You catch them young. You confuse the youth. You confuse them. Well, I don't know what's the boy and what's the girl. Anybody can be anything. You are fucking crazy. And you guys are feeding this to the youth. And I'm sorry, 15, 20, 30 years ago, you get what I'm saying? You would have been locked into a mental institution.
Right. With a
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yes.
And then even down to bit, bruh, COVID and TikTok is what pushed this fucking shit. When everybody was in the fucking house with nothing else to do, I might be a fucking woman.
Facts, bro. Like everybody.
Cabin fever. You ain't got gender dysphoria, bitch. You got cabin fever. You just ready to go outside and live again. You ain't a woman.
Oh man, you nailed it, man.
He sure did.
I'm just honestly tired of it, and me and Chicken have conversations about this all the time because we are in the family. You get what I'm saying? So a lot of times people think like I tell people not even put my name with LGBT shit. Bitch, it's only one world, ain't no two separate worlds, no shit like that. Keep me out of that shit, because what them hoes got going on over there, I ain't going for none of that shit.
Yeah.
That ain't got shit to do. I don't agree with none of that shit. Don't have no drag queens reading to my motherfucking kids. Don't do me doing nothing. And I'm not knocking that, but do that in adult spaces.
Exactly.
Facts.
Stop coming for the kids, bitch.
That's right.
Yes, and
Sleepy Joe, I'm on your ass.
And then you have a certain kids, prime example, the Dwayne Wade's son. He only 11 years old.
Okay.
Bro, you know nothing about sex. What do you know about sex? You know nothing about sex.
And why are we talking about sexuality at that young, bitch?
At the age,
you don't need to be knowing what you like and don't like. Bitch, play Pokemon. Go play with a Barbie doll. Don't go do something. But as far I can't, and you can't tell people how to raise their kids. You can't.
Exactly.
You get what I'm saying?
What happened to just playing a sport or joining a club after school and doing the
bingo. And girl, go be a cheerleader.
That's a sport.
I was a cheerleader. I was on the hip hop dance team. I ran track. I did all of the motherfucking things. But there was never a point where I was like, I'm a woman.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
These kids have too much time on their hands right now.
Too much. And then people just going for it. And they that's why I think I ain't gonna do too much today. We already probably your channel probably about to get shut down and all kind of shit. So let me just shut the fuck up.
But at least it's real shit. You know, we talking the real shit. That's real.
Yeah.
We opening up people's minds to other
and
things.
I'm just honestly
a lot of
over
people
it.
think.
Facts, Cam.
Yeah, people are so scared. If you say anything about these people are worse than the fucking mafia. They're worse than Nazis. You say anything about these people, you're getting taken the fuck down.
They're gonna take your money. You're gonna go to jail. Yes. Yeah,
I
you're
saw
gonna lose
one
your
the
job
other
and
day, I think at Publix, trying to pick up somebody. I'm just like, y'all, I don't know. It's just crazy. I don't know. I can't label someone a victim when you're not a victim. That's just point blank.
exactly.
And then you got these ones that'll record themselves going out to the restaurant, and then if somebody call them sir, they're recording themselves like, "Oh, you
Yeah.
just misgendered me," and I'm gonna keep motherfucking doing it, sir, dude, guy, man,
Oh man, that's
boy.
ridiculous.
Let me stop. I'm kind of tipsy.
Oh man. But anyways, that's it for today, man. We appreciate everybody for tuning in with us.
Yes,
And
sir.
Tuesday, 8 p.m.
And I love
And
everybody and anybody of the trans community that think they can change our minds. We welcome you to. We're open up our platform. Come have a conversation with us.
Yes, we are open
Come
book.
yes,
have
sir.
a conversation with us. We don't hate anybody. We love everybody, but we got to do what's right in this day and age. And if we keep letting fuck
Exactly.
shit slide, we gonna be on a shitty slope.
Right.
Exactly. You nailed it. You
Mm.
nailed it.
All right,
But
y'all. It was
anyways,
fun.
tune
Came a
in with
low
us.
key
Don't
TV every Tuesday and Wednesday, bitches.
Wednesday, yes,
Ah!
sir. And we're gonna have
Yeah,
Smith
yeah.
with us next Tuesday, 8:30. We lit.
Oh yes, big cub, and
Can't
yeah,
Yes,
big
sir.
cub. All
can't wait
right,
to
good
meet him.
night,
Yes, sir.
y'all.
He lit.